built businesses from the ground up, turned some around, and I've seen success many times. But today, I want to tell you about the one that didn't make it. The business that chewed me up, spit me out, and cost me over $700,000 in 10 months. You heard that right. And no, I'm not telling you this for sympathy. I'm telling you because failure will find its way into your journey. But what you do after, that's where the gold is. So let me take you back. A few years ago, I decided to buy a FedEx route business. As a serial entrepreneur, I'm always looking for solid, profitable ventures, and on paper, FedEx routes looked amazing. Steady volume backed by a household name. I mean, what could go wrong? Now, quick sidebar for those who don't know. The FedEx driver dropping packages at your door doesn't work for FedEx. They work for a contractor. That contractor owns the trucks, hires and employs the drivers, insures the vehicles, and purchases the right to run those routes on FedEx's behalf. It's a very asset-heavy business and can be very expensive to operate. And to become a contractor, of course, you got to be approved by FedEx. But the process is long, detailed, and honestly intimidating. I actually paid a consultant $10,000 to help me get through the approval process. This consultant took me through 3 weeks of training and preparation, which honestly, I don't think I would have been approved had I not utilized a consultant. Okay, I'm approved. I found a seller with 3 rural routes. I went all in. This deal included about 35 drivers and around 45 trucks. You gotta have more trucks than drivers. Trucks are breaking down every day. That's normal in that game. I set up my S-Corp, signed the contracts, and truly believe this is going to be my next success story. Confidence, I got this, I'm ready to go. I thought I had it. Zero fear of failure. Even though I knew that you serve at the pleasure of FedEx, they can yank your routes at any time. They can change the rules. They don't care how much you bought those routes for. They don't care your investment. They hold all the cards. 10 months in, it all collapsed. I lost over $700,000. It was the first time a business of mine failed like that. Not just struggle, not pivoted, it failed. I was done. I don't even need to go into the gritty details. A little bit about the routes though, because that's the key to the failure. They were rural, over mountains. The first stop of every driver was 2 hours away from the terminal. I didn't know that other contractors in that particular terminal wouldn't take those routes even for free. I was the sucker that bought them. Even a 30-year contractor told me flat out, these are the worst routes he has ever seen. FedEx could not pay him to take those routes. It hit me like a freight truck. Disappointment, shame, embarrassment, even fear. I wasn't used to this. On my other ventures, we had struggles and I had to do turnaround tricks, but at the end of the day, everything worked out. And I was eventually able to turn all of my businesses profitable. This was new terrain, expensive, crash and burn, fast. But here's what I do now. Failure does not get to define me. It just gets to teach me. And it did. It taught me things I couldn't have learned otherwise. First of all, I should have started small. I didn't have to buy all 3 routes. I didn't have to buy those particular routes. I should have interviewed other route owners at that particular terminal that I worked out of. And no matter how much due diligence you do, and I did a lot of due diligence, you can still miss critical information when you're chasing big wins too fast. So I wrote it all down. I dissected my decisions. I didn't just mourn the money. I learned from the loss. Here's what I tell anyone facing a business failure. Feel it. The disappointment, the embarrassment, the shame is real. Let yourself feel it, but do not live there. You have to get up. Accept what happened. Forgive yourself. You are still worthy. Analyze it. What went wrong? What was your part in it? Document the lessons. That's your insurance policy. And then you gotta get back up and you gotta be fearless again. That failure rerouted my entire direction. It taught me the type of business I don't want and clarified what I do want. Leaner operations, businesses that align with my lifestyle. ventures that don't require me to manage over 35 people and own and maintenance over 45 trucks. I took that energy and I rebuilt wiser, sharper, and more focused than ever. Today, I own multiple successful businesses, including my accounting and consulting firm, and I help others avoid these pitfalls. So if you failed or you're in the middle of something falling apart, I want you to hear this. Your failure does not make you broken, it makes you seasoned. You're not starting over from scratch, you're starting from experience, and that is priceless. If this video has helped you, share it, like it, comment, and tell me your story, because someone else needs to hear this too. And if you're rebuilding, I'm right here with you.